What do you want to know?
So you guys are moving?
We've moved. This is the end of our moving out process. Been in this building for 13 years. It's been a long process, but we have now moved into a new facility on the Fort Worden campus here in Port Townsend. And it's a new era for community radio in Port Townsend. We've got more space to fill, and we're trying to figure out how do we fill it and how do we serve this community. And if you'd like to listen, go to kptz.org and listen. Or if you're in the region, 91.9 FM.
And John, how did you get into this industry?
Personally, well, it didn't start here. It started in Colorado, and got a job. Worked my way into various corners of radio production. Moved to Port Townsend, and volunteer my time here now.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And what's the kind of format? You do all sorts of stuff on your show.
All sorts of stuff. Used to be a show called Toss Salad, which I think pretty much exemplifies the community radio ideal. What do you got this week? Oh, you got some leafy greens and some potatoes and some fruit that fell. Great. Chop it up, put it in a salad, toss it. Anyway, the point is it's community radio, so it's made by the community for the community. Music programming, news and information, public affairs for the community, by the community. That's it. And I was looking at you for part of it, and part of it, I'm just there. What do you think of that approach?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Okay,
I love
okay,
it.
good.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All I can see is your phone. So what'd you want to know?
I want to know a little bit about how you got into the industry and how you made it to Port Townsend.
Oh, my dad owned a radio station when I was a kid, and I was the general manager of my college station. And I started volunteering at KPTZ in 2014 because I love radio. And then about a year ago, I took over as the interim general manager, and now I'm the full-time general manager.
And how was the decision to move to the fort?
Oh, that has been in progress for about 5 years. Our former president of the board of directors had a kind of an audacious vision that the fort would be someplace we should be, that there was something synergistic going on there with Centrum, and so we had a capital campaign, and then we worked with the PDA to put a bunch of capital in to do the remodeling of Building 305, and we're kind of the anchor tenant there in the basement, and we'd kind of outgrown this space. We only had 2 studios, one for air and one for production, and out there we have 4 studios, which gives us 3 production studios, so it triples our production space.
Oh, I love it.
And that's a big deal.
Channel.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, everybody listens to
it
everywhere.
It's all
just wonderful Port Townsend channel.
It's all volunteer radio, so it's shows by and about local people, and you know, KPTZ believes radio connects us all. That radio is a part of knitting the community together. And that's the critical piece, and that's actually the real reason I'm here is this sense of being part of the community. I think it's a good way for people who are new to town to get in touch with the community. So you move to town, you find out there's a local radio station, you tune in, and now you hear a community calendar every morning, you hear an entertainment calendar every weekend, you hear a local news broadcast, and then you hear interviews, you hear book interviews, you hear Our Town, which is about local personalities in town. Personalities may be the wrong term, but local people in town who are contributing to the well-being of the community of all sorts. From Mayor Faber to the folks who run the barbecue place, to the woman who runs the laundry, to county commissioners, just all sorts of people.
And all the different things that are going on with the county commissioners, and
well, we have
a videotape or whether you don't videotape.
Well, I don't know about that, but we have
conflicts or not.
We have the county. We have John Morrow, the Port Townsend city manager, is on once a week for half an hour and brings guests, and we talk about all things Port Townsend. And he's the co-host of that. I'm the other co-host. And then that's on Thursday at 12:30, and then Friday at 12:30 we have County Connections. We have county commissioners on, And yesterday we had Kate Dean and the Jefferson County assessor to discuss property taxes and assessments and that kind of stuff. So it's just a way to kind of keep people up to date on what's going on. We take questions on the air. It's about knitting the community together.
Wow. And are you going to do more campaign things as the month goes on?
Campaign. See, we're trying.
I'm interested in going to a campaign party.
Which sort of, are we talking about political campaigns, or are we talking about a fundraising campaign?
Like a fundraising or a campaign, or when you guys open up?
Well, we have
a grand opening party.
We've been we've been over there since May, and we did our spring fund drive, which was called Live at 305, and that's when we invited people to come down. But we're just about to do our fall fund drive. It starts October 13th, runs for a week, so it starts on Sunday, and that's when we're encouraging people to come by, come on down, get a tour, see the station. It's really pretty cool. It's a little hard to find, but if you can find Building 305 and go down into the basement, that's where we are.
Oh,
so it's a pretty cool space. So if you haven't seen it, you should come down and just.
Well, I look forward to the fundraising event that you're going to have soon.
Yeah, so that'll be an on-air fundraiser. If you just listen to the station, you'll find out everything you need to know about it.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm Taylor Clark. I'm the general manager at KPTZ. And if you're interested in contributing, the easiest way is to go online to kptz.org and find the big blue Donate Now button. And if you're interested in volunteering, there's a pull down there for volunteering at KPTZ, and there's a form you fill out, or you could send an email to contact us at kptz.org. We're just about to start with a new volunteer coordinator, and so you should hear back from her, I hope, when we get her. She starts in a week.
Thank you very much. We love your show. The channel, the radio station is wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.